now, you've probably heard what a doodle is. And if you haven't already, a doodle is just any dog breed mixed with a poodle. Now, while these mixes may be extremely cute, they are not being bred ethically. Many of us here, including me, share love for dogs, and if not dogs, another animal. I share my love of dogs through the dog world, specifically through dog training and dog sports. And with copious amounts of research, I can honestly say that the well-being of these dogs is extremely important to me. And through that well-being also comes being well-bred. Today, I want to talk about why doodle breeding is an unethical practice and how you should not support it. Firstly, I want to talk about how doodles are being bred for the wrong reasons. According to the AKC, the UKC, and the ANKC, dogs should be bred for the purpose of bettering the breed, specifically through health. Now, doodles are not being bred for that reason at all. Instead, they are being bred for their looks, for having low shedding coats, and even for one's benefit through money instead of the benefit of the dogs. So specifically when we talk about looks, they're being priced off their coat color and their size, specifically by saying they have a rare color and then pricing them up a lot. Now, breeding off of looks is not beneficial to the dog because it's not actually improving their health, and a lot of times it can actually decrease their health. Talking about their health, I want to move on to why their health is so uncertain. So doodles have a relatively uncertain health because many of the doodle breeders are not health testing their dogs appropriately, and which leads us to not know exactly what illnesses are going to be going into these puppies. Also, when you do mix two different breeds together that have a lot of different genetic traits, you're not going to exactly know what genetic traits will pass over, which could lead to the puppies getting a lot of genetic illnesses that you didn't even think they could, but were in one of the parents' genetic strains. Now, on top of that, we have an issue called hybrid vigor. So hybrid vigor can happen essentially when you mix two different dog breeds together and it takes one of the genetic traits, or it could take multiple of the genetic traits, and heighten them. So a lot of the times this is seen in doodles from taking two relatively high energy breeds, like a poodle and a golden retriever. And a lot of the times you're getting hyperactivity in these puppies, and this can be the same for genetic illnesses. And it could increase their likelihood of getting that genetic illness in their life. Honestly, why do we support doodle breeders and buy these puppies when there are so many better alternatives out there? So it's easy to not support doodle breeders. All you have to do is not buy a doodle. And there are so many better alternatives out there. Specifically, I can mention poodles, golden retrievers, labs. These are all great family house breeds that are much more healthier if bred ethically than doodles. Also, if you're looking to achieve the look that you get from a doodle, there's many different haircuts you can get on a poodle in order to get, if not similar, the same exact look. Now, when you don't support doodle breeders, you are accomplishing a lot, especially when you don't buy something, the supplier is less likely to supply it. So over time, they'll stop profiting, and hopefully, the less profit they make, the less people that are willing to buy these puppies, the less unethically bred puppies that will be in society. There will be less unethical bred puppies in society over time. Overall, it's important to stop supporting doodle breeders. They're breeding dogs unethically, and what you can do to stop it is just stop buying these doodles. In order for less unhealthy puppies to be in our society, we need to stop supporting doodle breeders. They breed their dogs unethically.